So this is part 2 to my Inktober videos. So I'll be showing the sketchbook flip-through for days 11 through 20. So this one here, the theme was cruel for day 11, and I kind of wanted to design a spirit that's trapped in a cage. It's like kind of like a bird cage, and he's sad because he's trapped in there. And then he's also his spirit's like glowing outside of the cage, so I wanted to represent that, like he wants to get out. And then for day 12, the theme was whale. So I drew a killer whale coming out of the ocean, kind of like breaching above the waves. And I had a lot of fun using some like hash marks there for shading, mixed with the different grayscale markers I have. And then I did some of the abstract ink blotches in the background for this one too. So I recently had a trip to London, and so some of the stuff you'll see is inspired by that. This one here on the left is one of the guards at Buckingham Palace. And so it was really cool being able to incorporate my red marker because I don't think I had used that one yet. And so that was kind of cool having that contrast against the grayscale markers. And then I've been having a lot of fun with these gold inks because they're really like when the light hits it, it reflects it back, and so it really it's complementary towards like the grayscale and the black inks. And as long as I don't use it as the main focus, it's really, I think, pleasing to the eye, because if I were to do an entire gold drawing, it'd be like really hard to focus because our eyes, the way our eyes work, it'd be we'd be jumping all over the place looking at the different shiny places and not really being able to see what's going on. So I definitely wanted to do that to add highlights to the character, and I think that was pretty successful, and I had a lot of fun with this one. So I kind of go out of order when I'm sketching because if I have an idea and I don't think there's enough room on the page, I kind of flip to the next page, and then I might come back and be like, oh, I can fit this idea there. So this one was like super cool. What's funny though is I accidentally, when I flipped the page for the next one, I flipped the book around too and accidentally drew on the back of this page. So there's like some reddish looking inks here and some blue looking inks. Those weren't originally there. And so I have the original scanned because I had caught it in time. I scanned the image before it got like ruined any further. And so I have the original available for my patrons, and it's also viewable on Instagram, but the 300 dpi resolution image will be published at the end of the month for my patrons. So if you're interested, I'll have a link in the bio. You can check it out. So when the ink bled through, it was red and green, and I used a white ink marker to kind of make that less so, and so it kind of turned it blue and a little bit of red, so it actually is kind of nice, and it's one of those little like happy accidents, and so maybe it's something I can incorporate into my future drawings now that I know that I can do that with those inks. So yeah, this one was like a fallen angel, and I used the gold for the eyes there, so it was like the only gold I used in that one, and I thought that was pretty cool. And this one was for angular, so I was thinking like to have a guy with like an angular face, and then also with the background have abstracted angular shapes. And I actually incorporated purple with that gold marker, and I think it turned out really cool. Gold and purple goes really nice together. There I focused it a bit more so you can see it better. So I thought that was kind of cool. And this one was a lot of fun. It's the earth, and I used my white ink marker to actually make like the cloudy part of the earth, and it's like from the outside view, like if you're in a spaceship, and I think the theme was scorched, so you can have like the earth on fire, and so I used small pieces of flame to kind of insinuate that. And then here's where I totally drew on the back of the paper, which I did not mean to, but I mean, things happen, so yeah, I'm getting product ready for the holidays, so I thought, hey, this would be a great opportunity to make a design for possibly a sticker or something. You'll find out when we get closer to the holidays. Yeah, so I did that one. And then this one was, I think it was breakable. And I thought, like, okay, what if I designed a mirror and I had kind of like a person's face reflecting out of it, kind of like the mirror on the wall from that one movie, Snow White. But instead, I would use like the gold ink to show that like spirit in the mirror. And I would have also the gold cracks in it. It's kind of like a Black Mirror thing going on. And then also I used some of those abstract shapes in the background with the gold, and I think it turned out really cool. It's kind of creepy. I like it. And then this one was a lot of fun. This was bottled, and I thought of making like a little aquarium in a bottle with a cork. And I used one colored marker, and it was the blue one, and that was from I have like this alcohol marker ink set that I haven't really used too much yet, and so that was really cool being able to use that finally. You kind of had a sneak peek of this one. I'll go more into detail on my next video, but I thought it'd be weird if you like got to see it and then I didn't show it to you. So I'll go into more detail on that one. But I hope you enjoy my video, and the next one should come out closer to the end of the month. I might try to get it done like a day early so you guys can view it in time for the last day of Halloween. Or, oops, not Halloween, the last day of October, because Halloween is a month long, because I love Halloween. Alright, so I hope you enjoy my video. I'll be having some Patreon exclusives for Inktober, so if you're interested, totally check it out in the link below, and feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.